Gosh, 7 minutes. Well, good evening everyone. As James said, my name is Tony Redmen. I run the SDR and BDR organisation here at Okta. I've been here for 15 months and I come from a company called Adobe where I was there for 17 years. So it was a big decision for me to make, but I've had an amazing time in the last 15 months. So, BDRs, SDRs, MDRs, ADMs, ISRs. These are all the titles that we've known for. You know, how many here are ADMs? No one? I run an organisation of ADMs. That was so yesterday. But the point is, it doesn't matter what your title is, the actual objective is the same. We're all here to prospect, we're here to cold call, we're here to follow up on leads, we're here to book meetings and generate pipeline for our sales organisation. And even if you're an inside sales rep, which is where I started many years ago, you might be closing some deals, but ultimately you've still got to prospect, you've still got to book those meetings, you've still got to do the cold calling. So I started life many years ago as inside sales, and in those days there was no internet, there was no mobile phones, and my very first day I was given a desk phone and I was given yellow pages. And probably you lot don't know what yellow pages are. But it's basically, that's what I used to prospect. I would have to go through the yellow pages, find a company, ring the switchboard, get through the gatekeeper and qualify and see if that company needed our solution or our product. Today, you guys have got LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, the website. You can do your research, and at the end of the day, the question is it easier? I don't think it actually is, because with new technology, we get new regulations. So we've got the telephone preferential service. People register with that, we can't call them. We've got people opting in and opting out. And of course, GDPR. So, and in 3 years' time, or 4 years' time, or 10 years' time, what new technology will come out? Will it help us? Will it hinder us? We don't know. But the role itself is going to be the same. Whether it was 3 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, or whether it was 5 years' time, there will still be somebody who needs to prospect, who needs to make that cold call, who needs to get a hold of that key stakeholder, who needs to qualify, and who needs to book the meeting. So it's irrelevant whether it was then or now or the future, we're still going to have to do that role. When I interview for individuals, I look for individuals who want a career. That's not to say that SDRs or inside sales or ADMs or BDRs or whatever we're known for isn't a career, because I know quite a few people who have been doing an SDR role for 10 or 15 years. They enjoy it and they're very successful and they don't want to move. But they're actually the minority. Most people use this role as a platform to start off their career, to kick off their career. And what I look for is the people who are hungry, who want a career, who want to be successful, wait for this, who are patient. That's right, I've got a 24-year-old daughter and she's definitely not patient. But if you are, and if you're successful, and if you stick at it, you will have an excellent, fruitful career. And it doesn't have to be in sales, although the majority are sales. But in my past life, we've had SDRs that have gone into marketing, customer success, deal desk, renewals, as well as inside sales and AEs. And until you actually start doing the role and start shadowing people, you really don't know where your skill sets are and where you really want to go. When you are looking for a role and when you go to a company and are going for an interview, this is your job. Do your research. You should be looking at companies that are growing. You should be looking at companies, you should look at the share price. Look at, whoa.
Security.
Wasn't me. You should be looking at the founders. Look at the mission. Look at their values. Do their values match your values? What do they do about diversity? Do they support charities? One of the great things here at Okta is that each employee has 3 days a year that they can take to do voluntary work, which is great. You need to look and see what their enablement program's like, not just when you start, but throughout your time. You don't want somebody to train you up to do your job and then there's nothing. Look and see, do they have a mentoring program? That's really key. One of my successes, I feel that very, very early on in my career, I found a mentor that I trust 100%, who was very honest and guided me. And I can honestly say that if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here today. And it was his knowledge in the industry, it was his networking and his guidance that allowed me to progress and make some of the right decisions that I made. When you go for that interview and you've done all your research, you're interviewing that individual as much as they're interviewing you. So you need to ask those questions because you need to make sure that when you join that company, it's the right move for you. You don't want to join a company and move and move and move because that's something that people look and want to know why. So make sure that when you do your research and make sure that when you're sitting in front of somebody, you're interviewing them as much as they're interviewing you. Well, thank you very much for your time. I hope you found that interesting and useful, and glad that you've come here at Okta and enjoy your evening. Thank you.